Thank you, Lord Mayor. It's putting my memory to the test, some of this, and going back and as I was writing some notes ahead of this white paper, and the Chief Executive and the Leader of Council may remember that they joined Harewood Ward members to go to Collingham and to see some residents down there who were some of the thousands of residents who were flooded and found their homes under 8 foot of water. And one of those residents, and it wasn't a setup, I swear, I still swear to this day, it wasn't a setup, he was doing his garden, was there at the time, and we stopped the bus and we had a chat with Niall. And Niall was telling us how on the night of Boxing Day, this torrent came down the River Wharfe, and it was like a monsoon or some sort of tidal wave coming down that burst over the existing flood protection that was there and covered not just the whole street but covered homes in flood water. And it was only because he was awake and saw this coming that he was able to wake his infant daughter and they were able to get out of the house. And if they hadn't have done, by a matter of minutes, she would have drowned in her bed there and then. And it is when you start to hear stories like that that you think just how close we came to something incredibly serious happening in this city. And I'm picking on Collingham because it's my own ward, but this covers Kirkstall, it covers Otley, it covers the city centre, it covers everywhere. And I am immensely pleased that on a cross-party basis we can go down and argue the case for Leeds. I would say because I'm on the Conservative benches, that some money has been spent so far. In seeing Linton Bridge repaired, we saw £4 million come into the authority. We saw that when we pointed this out to the Environment Agency, that on the evening that the telemetry equipment that was there fundamentally failed, they were very quick to come out and fix this, and that's been in place, and it has worked on every single occasion when there have been any opportunities to measure flooding increasing or the river levels increasing so far. I think there was something that was really important pointed out by Councillor Blackburn too. The EA need to actually exercise some teeth when it comes to planning applications. I am fed up with reading for my ward and other wards across this city how the EA have absolutely no objections and can see no reason why a scheme shouldn't go ahead on a floodplain. I'm afraid it's a floodplain for a reason, and that's what's there. Nobody's saying that, there's not engineering solutions around some schemes, but there are other schemes that it's fundamentally wrong to go around building houses on, and the EA need to show some teeth. Similarly, I'm very pleased that we have the Northern Forest that's coming forward. I think the Northern Forest offers us a great opportunity to look at flood catchment upstream and across the city. I've been busily emailing the Chief Exec and officers and the question down today on the Northern Forest, because I know that's something that could be a real benefit to my ward, but I think could be a real benefit to the whole of Leeds. We are going to have extremes of weather. We need to make sure that we are in a resilient position. We saw one of the driest summers that I can remember in recent memory, where we were worrying at one stage about fires in fields, and now we're back talking about flooding again as the temperatures start to change. But I think it's right that we operate on a cross-party basis. I'm very pleased to hear that the amendment's accepted to make sure that it's all party that's going down, and I look forward to updates and working with the administration on this going forward. Thank you, Lord Mayor.